New story. The 37th recipe. Alex stood in his empty coffee shop staring at his 36 failed recipes pinned to the wall, each one marked with red X's and customer feedback. Too bitter, too sweet, nothing special. At age 28, he had invested his entire savings into this small coffee shop in a quiet neighborhood. His dream was simple: create a signature coffee blend that would make his shop unique. But after 3 months, countless experiments, and dwindling customers, he was one bad week away from closing down. Maybe I am not cut out for this, he muttered, reaching to take down the recipes. That's when Mrs. Chen from the bookstore next door walked in. She tried every single one of his failed experiments, yet still came back every morning. The usual, he asked, already reaching for the regular coffee. No, she smiled. I want to try recipe number 37. There is no recipe 37, Alex said. I have given up. Mrs. Chen adjusted her glasses and looked at his wall of failures. You know, she said, I've been watching you adjust each recipe. Number 4 was too bitter, but the aroma was perfect. Number 15 was too sweet, but the temperature was just right. Number 23 had the perfect balance, but needed more body. She pointed to different papers on the wall. You haven't failed 36 times, Alex. You have discovered 36 ways to make your perfect coffee. Alex stared at his recipes with new eyes. Each failure had taught him something. What if recipe 37 wasn't about starting over, but about bringing all those lessons together? That night he worked late, combining elements from his past attempts. A little bit of the boldness from recipe 4, the warmth from 15, the balance from 23, and so on. The next morning, Mrs. Chen found a new recipe card on the wall. Recipe 37, the story of second chances. She took one sip and smiled. Now this tastes like never giving up. Word spread. People came not just for the coffee, but for the wall of failures that led to success. Alex kept the recipe cards up as a reminder. Every no was just a step toward the right yes. 1 year later, when people asked about the secret to his now famous blend, Alex would point to his wall and say, the secret isn't in recipe 37, it's all in the recipes that came before it. Life lessons to everyone. Failure is just data collection. Perspective changes everything. Every failed attempt teaches you something valuable. Thank you.